Hey folks, aloha! It is I, your hostess with the mostest, Amberlee Zoidberg, and we are doing, Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet. Today is going to be, Area Zero and Scarlet, and since we are doing, Area Zero, most of the stream is going to take place inside of a volcano layer. So we are going to talk about volcano layers. We're going to talk about the evil overlord list and some of my favorite media tropes. Sound like a plan, Mithy? And are we coming in okay? And whether there are Pokemon in the forms of shark with frickin' laser beams on their heads. Area Zero does not have any sharks with frickin' laser beams on their heads, but it does have some pretty damned scary critters. I think that's good enough. Okay, let's get started. Since I did not do Duckieraid on stream, I am going to be last week. I'm going to be doing Duckieraid with a Palmot. Palmomamo is Palmot's German name. So let's get into the build. Before we get into the build, am I coming in loud and clear on sound here, Mithy? All right, yeah, I don't want to explain the build and then have people not know what's going on because the sound isn't working. So let's get started. We have a Palmot, and this Palmot is since this is in German, I will just explain it in English. We have max in 252 points in attack, 252 points in defense, and then your other 6 IVs are in hit points, or KP up here at the top of the screen. You're going to be using, you're going to need the hidden ability. So you're going to want to if your Palmot does not have Iron Fist or Eisenfaust, you're going to want to use a ability patch on it. So it's a little bit expensive. You're going to want that first ability is Thunder Punch, and then you are going to want Bulk Up, you are going to want Charm, and you are going to want Entrainment as your abilities. And of course, max IVs in anything except for special attack. You're going to want Adamant Nature, which raises your attack and lowers your special attack. let's get into the raid. I may fail once or twice because this is a really difficult. Oh, great balance between gamer and voice. That is awesome. I fiddled with the sound a little bit before we went live. I turned the gain up on my microphone a little bit and changed the balance a little bit in the mix. I am glad that it is pretty good. It was especially a problem 2 weeks ago when I was speaking softly because I was talking about some really real shit. Now, how we are going to start, we are going to hit it with a charm first. That will lower its attack by 2 stages. That means it will hit less hard, which is really important. And the item you want on your Palma is going to be a shell bell, so that you can leech. You're going to entrainment the ducky, and hopefully you will get in two thunder punches before uh-oh. I got taunted, but it's not going to matter. I'm going to want to attack. If I get in 2 thunder punches, that is going to mean that we are just going to need 1 more before we terrestrialize. All right. Okay, we got in 2 thunder punches. There, it's going to reduce our it's going to wipe all of our buffs. Alright, we got in 3 thunder punches. Now, Terra Shield goes up. This is going incredibly well. Fuck. Yeah, I should have healed. And now it's going to wipe negative effects from itself. We got knocked out. That is okay. We will probably be able to come back from this. You're going to want 6 bulk ups to raise your attack and defense by 6 steps. Uh-oh. Remember to use your heal up cheers if you need to. I cannot afford to get knocked out a second time. Because the shield is up, thunder punches would not heal me nearly enough. Let's quickly see how we're doing. We've got 3 skill ups. We're going to need 3 more. Okay, we need 2 more. I'm going to be absolutely safe here, and I'm going to use heal up. We have 3 tiers. I'm going to use our second one here. Okay, we're in a little bit better shape here. Alright, awesome. That didn't hurt us too bad. Bulk up. And this is our final bulk up. I'm just going to make sure... Yeah, we are in fact at +6 attack and +6 defense. So... let's terrestrialize and hit it with a Thunder Crunch. And yes, I did tempt fate. Okay, we are doing decent on hit points, and we're going to, now that we are awesome. Oh yeah, we paralyzed the ducky. That word is very similar in German and in English, so you guys likely knew that I paralyzed it, along with that being the handy-dandy paralyzed symbol. So we've got to just punch the shit out of it, and it's a race against the clock. We are in decent shape. We might pull this off. But I've got to be damn careful, and I've got to make really sure that I attack as quickly as I possibly can here. We've got the Terror Shield. Ducky wiped its debuffs again. Let's hit it again with Thunder Punch. Basically, it's spam Thunder Punch and try to beat the clock is the strat from here on out. The charm at the beginning was just to try to prevent it from knocking us out. It did buy us some time. The charm was a very good thing. But I got a little bit greedy and didn't heal up when I should have. But you know, us getting knocked out once is not going to matter. We are on pace to take out Ducky here, and we did it. Ducky doesn't know it's knocked out yet. A little bit of a delayed reaction there. Ducky did not know that it had been pwned quite yet. Let's hit it with the official Pokeball of the Squirrel Empire. We don't have one in a netball yet. Let's go netball. Ladies and gentlemen, the preferred Pokeball of the Squirrel Empire is getting chucked at the mightiest Mark Quack of all. And that was all she wrote, folks. Got him, coach. And we got an ability patch. So we made our ability patch right back that we had to use to make the Palmot. And that's a bitter Herba Mystica and a sour Herba Mystica. This is a very good haul. 2 Herba Mysticas, a TM, an ability patch. quite a few goodies here. We got the ducky, folks, and we got a nice shiny new TM. Oh yeah, we've got some nice TMs on this account. We got us a nice Quaquaval. Belonda is the name of Quaquaval in German. Alright. We did it! Yay! So let's get ourselves to a Pokemon Center. Let's go to the one right next to Porto Marinata. And you can do this too. The Duckieraid event is officially expired, but so long as you do not connect to the internet on an account, connecting to the internet on the account is how you refresh your events. So I connected onto the internet during the Ducky event and have not connected since. You can keep doing Duckieraid as much as you want until another event comes along that you want to do, so you refresh your events. So yeah, we got us some decent items. Let's save here. And let us go to stream save of Scarlet. And let's get going on Area 0. You know, honestly, getting knocked out in the Terror Raid once before you start buffing yourself up isn't a big disadvantage. If I had gotten knocked out, of course, if I had gotten knocked out after we'd terastallized, that would have been game fucking over. There would have been no recovery at that point. And also, if I had, say, gotten 2 or 3 bulk ups and then gotten knocked out, that likewise would have probably been the end of the game for us. So let's go in with a Mightiest Mark Meowscarada. Let's go with Pave, our Mightiest Mark level 100 Quaquaval here. I caught Pave 2 nights ago. And we talked it over, Mithy, you and I, and Pave is probably the perfect name for a Mightiest Mark Quaquaval. Let's see, who else am I bringing down to Area 0 with me? Quaquaval must dance. Yes. Quaquaval must dance. Let's Sarduckia, let's Guidet, let's Pimento, we can adjust when we have to fight the boss mobs down there. I think this is a good, I think this is a good starting party for us. Let's just grab, the rest of what we need, but, let's talk to, Lavelle first. Thank you for the visit, Miss Lorelei. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. You mean Clive? Haha. I'll leave their identity to your imagination. But now, lest I forget, there's another matter I would very much like your opinion on. Do you know what manner of gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool, as it were, among the youth these days? When I was a kid, the cool style was bowl cuts. I don't know what is necessarily in right now. I think bowl cuts might actually be back in from when they were in the 90s. Giant pompadours. I'm gonna answer bowl cuts because bowl cuts is what was popular for guys when I was in high school. Oh, is that so? Suppose I have seen some of the Academy's male students sort of exploiting such a style. Could it be, then, that the pompadour has already had its day in the sun? Perhaps I had to consider a change of wig. Ah, that is to say, never mind. Thank you for your insight, Miss Lorelei. It was most enlightening. Feel trusted by Director Cliffel. I just remember a lot of the guys having bowl cuts when I was in high school. Mithy, was that the same for you, or was a different hairstyle popular when you were in high school? I remember bowl cuts being the thing in middle school and high school. I honestly don't know much about what hairstyles are called. Bowl cuts not particularly so, though. Yeah, so those must have been popular with elder millennials like me, and possibly a little overlap into the younger part of your generation then. It could also be regional. Yeah, it definitely could also be regional. Also, starting sophomore year, I went to a private school, and the hair style code, the hair part of the dress code was really fucking strict. Um, I did not see any bowl cuts there because they would have been against the school rules. Thank you again for outstanding work on Operation Starfall. I cannot tell you how relieved I am when we were able to help Miss Penny as we did. I know that she's exceedingly grateful to you for your part in all this. So I have one more thing to ask of you, though the request is admittedly of a delicate nature. You think you could continue being good friends with Miss Penny as you have thus far? Sure, we're best buds. I must say, I truly am glad to have you as one of my students at the Academy. I believe you've more than earned this small token of my appreciation. Big Nugget. Yay! Hope that you always stay just as wonderful as you are now, Miss Lorelei. Okay, that's more money. I am going to, I'm going to use that money, and we are going to take that money that Clavel has given us, and we are going to grab us some items to help us with Area Zero and with the last part of the main story here. That big nugget is 20,000 Poké-Dollars. That is going to really come in handy because we are going to be buying some pretty expensive items here. Let's heal up the critters. Hello, squirrel. I just love Pachirisus. I wish that they were more than just like niche useful. Basically, the use of a Pachirisu is pretty much as a follow me user to tank hits for a hard-hitting Pokemon that you don't want to get knocked out. That is what the Pachirisu that was on a World Championship team got used for. So yeah, Pachirisu has won a World Championship, but it was they have really niche uses. Okay, let's grab the last of the gym badge sandwich recipes. And let's grab us, let's go to Delivered Presents and grab us a couple of Okay, this is not the deliberate presence we need to go to. But just in case, let's grab us a throat spray. Mystic water, a charcoal, the clear amulet is a prize for beating beating trainers in a certain area. I will just get that clear amulet. It looks like we are going to the Delibird presence in Levicina. So let's take this opportunity to stock up on goodies. Like I said, you get a clear amulet as a prize for beating a certain number of trainers. I will hold off on buying one for right now. But that is a really nice item. And I remembered where the delivered presence is. Yay! Let's grab a black glasses. Let's grab a twisted spoon. I have one shell bell. I'm gonna want more shell bells. But, let's get a black sludge. Let's get a covert cloak. A heavy duty boots. A safety goggles. Oh, we have to fully complete the man storyline to get Okay, yeah, we have to finish Area 0 before we get a Toxic Orb. Those are only available if you have gotten all the way to the credits. So I jumped the gun. I cannot get some of the best items for me just yet. That Toxic Orb is a really good item on Mushroom, and it is also a really good item on Guts Flareon, but we cannot get it just yet. You know what? I know what I wanted to do. Pave is a blank slate. Let's EV train Pave a little bit here. Okay, I'm looking for a Chansey supply. There's no Chansey supply in this city. Let's go with 12 more proteins. Let's hit it with 10 protein. Let's hit it with Swift Feathers. Okay, we are at almost max speed. We're just going to have to hit it with a couple of berries. So I would call that decently EV trained. We are almost... we are at max attack and we were at almost max speed. That look good to you, Mithy? I'll just fine-tune it a little bit, just based on how Pave plays with those stats. Sounds good to me. Yeah, raising Pave's hit points, raising Pave's defense, not particularly worth it. Pave is not really a good Pokemon yeah, Pave is not particularly a good Pokemon for Terra Raids, because it is because of the Moxie ability and because it is a glass cannon, because it's not it doesn't have good bulk. So Pave is going to be built for trainer battles and for PvP. So I'll just fine-tune it for PvP. It is trained well enough for what I'm going to be doing with it in the near future, I think. You're going to want very specific speed amounts because of the meta and based on just sequencing which of your Pokemon you want to go first. So that's a bit fiddly, just for right now. Pachirisu! It fooled me. It is not a Pachirisu. It is in fact a Ditto. Fucking Ditto. Sneaky Ditto is sneaky, yes. Okay, the Ditto is a quavel now. Brave bird shit. Ice spinner. Fuck. Let's Dusk Ball it. Shit. Ice spinner. Yawn. Soak. We put Fake Ducky to sleep. What's a net ball? It beat itself up because Brave Bird took so much. Ditto is a sneaky little brat. Let's do that to conserve items. Let's make sure I have sufficient items for this works just fine for me. This is making sure I have .30 netballs. Okay, we are good to go, and we are, we are kind of low on money. We are PO at the moment. We are so PO we can't afford the R. So let's fix that. Yeah, I did not think that that quote Pachirisu was going to turn into a Pokemon with a really powerful flying move and just beat the ever-living dog shit out of my mushroom. That was not the plan. Magneton, let's hit it with, and I also used a close combat TM on Pave because it's better than Brick Break. Yay! Okay, that'll get us a little bit of money. After we finish Area 0, we will be able to farm as many Pokédollars as we want, so it's not a huge deal. Hey, over here! This is Zero Gate. It's made so the researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, what folks call Area 0. It's our ticket down to the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours? The one I gave you? Area 0 is apparently where Koraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. Way home. Title drop for the final bit of the main story of Scarlet and Violet. And Mithy, I think that Arven is quite a bit like you, but I do think that you would have more compassion for Miraidon and Koraidon. So I think that part is different. Okay, VTuber was a little weird, but I fixed it. Whoa, kinda dark in here. Hola, Lorelei! Arven said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. When she heard she get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I bet you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. More importantly, why is it so dark? And where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess. My name's Penny. Well, hey, we never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in Class A1. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Or you talk, like, way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Lorelei. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Lorelei, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my Bobostif and cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Lorelei. I have been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my mom. Probably. What? That's Professor Sada? Nimona, student ID number 805C001, and Penny, student ID number 803B21121. Thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you, tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down to the Great Crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Mom? Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Okay. Into the elevator. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Lorelei, you have brought Koraidon with you. Yes. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Koraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend the depths and reach Area 0. What, isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Koraidon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go. That girl, is she, like, incapable of fear, or what? I guess we'd better go, too. Okay, before we jump into the crater, I am going to do an idle meeting. This is a good time for an idle meeting, I think. Mithy, please tell a dad joke. You said that you thought of one, a couple days back, so it should be in our chat log if you want to use that one, in Discord. I will be right back. Uh-oh, I accidentally hit the stream over instead of be right back. Fuck. Oh, well, that's okay. Hopefully nobody left. Because we are just getting to the good part. Not all construction work is equally enjoyable. For example, enlarging a drilled hole is boring, but fastening pieces of metal together is riveting. Well, we're still here anyway. Okay, so my ploy, haha, to get rid of the audience, it didn't work. That is a good thing. So here we go. Here is Lorelei. Ready for the worst? Good. That's all we needed to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours, and we'll be off. And the best cutscene in the game. Here we go. This is one of the best cutscenes in the game, in my opinion. And now I'm back here again. Haha, I think I might have died once or twice there. Heck yeah! They changed the cutscene. Fuck, the best part of the cutscene is gone. Yes. That's not how I remember the cutscene. It chose to go back in its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? Well, she's gone. You don't think she... There used to be a really cool sequence of everybody hopping on Miraidon's back and traveling down to the bottom. Everyone, you have to see this. Area Zero is amazing. So I don't know what happened to that cutscene. Come on already. I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That is good. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Ah, you were worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at the A0 lab, in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks, installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Nimona breaking the 4th wall there. Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. But that's disappointing. They changed my favorite cutscene. Yeah, lampshade hanging. Yeah, Miraidon flying down to Area Zero was my fucking favorite cutscene, and they cut it. I'm disappointed. Let's catch a Frostmoth. I wonder if maybe the game noticed you had unlocked Area 0 on another save. I honestly don't know what's up. Because it did it just fine on the German saves. You know what? I'm gonna save scum. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, fuck, it saved just now. I won't be able to go back and do it again. Oh well. Let's just go back to, let's just get back into the game. Breviary. Let's grab a breviary. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. We didn't get the really cool cutscene. Oh well. So what do you think, Methy? I think that there's nothing for it really but to just go on. We just missed out on that one cutscene. This is the inside of Area 0. It feels different from just seeing it in our textbooks. It's so intense. Normally we'd never be able to get in here, huh? Wait, where'd Koraidon go? Spooked by something. It's hiding in a ball. In serio? That's not good. Can we even get back up to the surface without it? Ah, it should be alright. The last time I was here, I caught a flying taxi out of the crater. They always come through. Why didn't you just call the professor if she's down here? We'll get along or something? Shh, none of your business, Pipsqueak. Jeez, no need to bite my head off. Oh, come on, you two. This is an adventure. Let's just have a good time. Let's see, Oh, I had skip cutscenes on. Fuck. Let's turn skip cutscenes to off. It automatically skipped the cutscenes because I had skip cutscenes on. I'm going to make damn sure that on the other save we actually get to see the cool cutscene. We'll get to see the cutscene when we do this on the VV save, Mike. I'll just make sure that the cutscenes are turned on the VV save. Something to look forward to. Yeah, I think it's probably the coolest cutscene in the whole damn game. Let's catch us a Girafarig. And yeah, Area 0 is an opportunity to catch a fuck ton of rare critters. So let's do that. There's Girafarigs and Farigaraphs and Raichus and shit down here. The Royal soundtrack is definitely very endgamey. And there, we got a Raichu without having to use a, Thunderstone. That is, very cool. In very few places in any Pokemon game do you find fully evolved Raichus. So that's one hint that this place is really special, is that you see fully evolved Raichus down here. Girafarig. I don't want to catch another Girafarig. Yeah, let's just replace that with a Fire Ogerpon, and we can get some levels on our Ogerpon, which will be nice because Ogerpon is a box legendary once per save file kind of thing. $210, that's a Moonstone. Awesome. No, not Farigiraf. Girafarig. Farigiraf is the fully evolved form. I don't want you, Girafarig. Fuck, another Girafarig. And running away from them does not make them go away in Scarlet and Violet like it does in other installments of Pokemon. Fuck. Let's just let's just catch these Girafarigs to get them the fuck away from us. They are impeding our progress, and the quickest solution is just to catch them. There we go, Corviknight. Scary Face. Let's soak it. Let's go on it. Skill swap. Let's switch to Guidette. This will protect Mushroom from birdie attacks. Fuck, it's gonna birdie attack. Spore it. False Swipe would not do very much damage to steel attacks, so soaking it was a very good idea. Since it's soaked, let's hit it with a net ball. Okay, we got us a Corviknight. Fuck, another Farigiraf. Let's just hit it with a quick ball to deal with it the quickest way possible. They have been swarming us. Run. Citrus berry. A freshwater and a dusk stone. Oh, I have a clearing amulet already. Let's put that away. Yeah, let's give Mushroom the leftovers. Sarducky will get the leftovers after we're able to buy a Toxic Orb. Vivi! Espeon. Soak it. You want it. Skill swap it. Okay, it fell asleep. Okay, I've got 2 turns before I get hit with Future Sight. Okay, caught it, and now the Future Sight does not hit. That helps me out. White Fluid. Pretty, but I don't really need to catch it. Let's catch a Jumpluff. So, Penny, how'd you wind up friends with Lorelei anyway? Well, I guess she just came through for me. Everything was going off the rails. School was a mess, and my friendships. Lorelei was a big help getting that all sold out. Oh, she helped you. What about you then, Nimona? Now I've got a champion, bud. Wait, what? That's wild. Hold it right there, you two. Think you've got a cool friendship-oriented stories with Lorelei? They're nothing compared to what Mia went through. Nobody asked you. Stop trying to flex on us. I guess we're all in the Buds with Lorelei Club. The text speed should be slower than this. I'm going to save, exit, and come back. Arvin's definitely got some issues. Home life probably didn't help much with that, to be fair. No, it definitely didn't. Let's reset the game and let's see if that makes the text go slower. And let's turn closed captioning on. But yeah, Arvin takes being your best friend as a contest. He's insecure, and he doesn't really realize that someone can have more than one close friend. Honestly, abandonment issues and him feeling like his parent does not love him, his mother or his father, depending on the version you're playing, excuse me, probably colors his perceptions a great deal. We already have a Hualucha. And that is a Talonflame. We have not caught a Talonflame yet on this save. Let's catch us a Talonflame. So yeah, Arvin is really secure in who he is, and and that's really great. But he is very insecure when it comes to his relationships with other people and with the wider world. Let's just slide down this hill. We can explore the rest later. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. Because this is the first lab. And I think that's how I identify with him most, actually. Oh yeah, what were they called? Radish rations? What were they called? Radish rations? Research stations. Took me a long time to feel confident in my social abilities, Amethyst says. Well, I was close. Whoa, you have such a great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Shreen! Yeah, what the heck is that? It's a Pokemon that Primero uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, Lorelei. Let's take it on together. Lima! Let's see. I'm going to do something tricky. I'm going to turn it water type, and then I'm going to attack it with grass attacks. And that actually worked out really well because Lycanroc's rock attacks are actually pretty effective on it, where it wouldn't be terribly effective if it was rock type. So that worked out really well. So that is how you use Ducky offensively. You think that's cool, Mithy? I changed a Pokemon's type to make it weak to another one of my Pokemon, so I used it offensively. Absolutely. There are going to be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? If that was something, please, you've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. I will say it's fascinating to watch the rivals bicker. All of them different flavors of Neurospicy, clashing with one another. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. But it turns out that they are a really good team. You will see. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Lorelei, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel. Okay. I am a little bit apprehensive. The fact that the professor cannot get out herself. Perhaps we should not unlock her. This is skeeving me out. This even gave me skeevy vibes the first time I played this game through. The professor better press it. Lock disabled. 3 of the 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Yeah, she cannot undo the locks herself. Perhaps there is a good reason that she cannot undo the locks herself. Was my first thought in this whole thing. I almost never saw my mom in my whole life. Is it time for the backstory reveal? Penny, shh. She was always busy with work, hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself, and Boston was the only one I had to talk to. Yeah, the words are going slower now. So yeah, I don't really know her at all, even if she isn't my mom. I tried not to think too much about it. Tried to just be proud that she was this famous genius. But the truth is, I would rather have a mom who was there, even if she wasn't anything great. I haven't seen her for ages now, unless you count seeing her in the news or whatever. Used to at least get emails sometimes, but even those stopped a couple years ago. And then she appears out of the blue and tells me we've got to come to Area Zero. Some family, right? Oh, but we're not here to judge or anything. And I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. No, I was also giving you a hard time. Sorry, Penny. My name's Penny. You know, you're actually pretty nice for a little pipsqueak. Don't call me pipsqueak, you big lunk. It's the spirit, you two. Yeah, see, over the course of Area Zero, they are learning how to get along, which I think is really cool. Well, when you put it that way, completely out of touch for years, and then suddenly reaches out to Arvin. Yeah, it definitely skews me out a little bit. Something about this is bad, but because the story must go on, we must unlock the we must unlock the forelocks from the research stations and figure out what's up and face whatever is at the other side. Is basically the conclusion I came to on my first playthrough. But thou must. Yeah. We have to propel the story ever forward. It helps that none of Team Lorelei are actually mean-spirited. They all have their personality quirks that can be off-putting, but none of them mean any harm. Though more of them would probably gotten along without Lorelei. Although none of them would have probably gotten along without Lorelei to bridge the gaps between them. Yeah. You are both the leader, and you are also the glue that holds the team together. To use a Power Rangers, the heart, yeah. Chansey. Let's catch this Chansey. I haven't caught a Chansey on this save. Yeah. Yeah, it can heal itself with soft boiled. This is going to be annoying. I should have probably disabled soft boiled. Yeah, let's disable soft boiled. Healing Wish. It's got 2 fucking healing abilities. Fuck me. This is gonna be a pain in the goddamn ass to catch because it's got 2 fucking healing abilities. But yeah, your character is kind of the Red Power Ranger. Oh, and it's got a fucking recoil attack, so it could potentially kill itself with the recoil attack. Fuck, what do we do? Let's spore it. to ask about what's going on with Professor Suda. We might as well also ask why there are no humans here at all. Not even a single, hey, you kids shouldn't be here at the entrance. Well, that is partly explained by, just there being really fucking nasty Pokemon down here. The Pokemon have killed a lot of the people who came down here. And, it's in the story that they almost fucking killed Arven and Mabostiff. That is not spoilers. We have already seen that. The nasty Pokemon down here almost killed Arven and Mabostiff. That's why Mabostiff needed the Herba Mystica in the first place, if I recall. Yeah, just so. Precisely. Yeah, this is just tip of the iceberg, and we have already ran into the Glamora and fully evolved Raichus. I got about this far, then got attacked by some kind of creature I've never seen before. Really? What kind of Pokemon was it? It wasn't even like a Pokemon. More like this crazy violent rampaging sort of thing. Sure it wasn't just a Pokemon that's a little more, I don't know, rampagey than average? Yeah, I'm sure. It was like this completely different creature altogether. And it hurt Mabostiff real bad, so it's not like I just forget. I don't ever want to run into that awful thing again. It was that strong, huh? Then I really hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're real tactless sometimes, Nimona. You know that? So yeah, the nasty critters down here put my Mabostiff into a critical condition and required fucking all 5 Herba Mystica to heal him back up to fighting shape. Okay, that looks like the second research station. So let's get down here. We can explore later when we are finally able to mount up. We cannot ride Koraidon until we finish the story down here. So just coming back and exploring Area 0 later is worth a stream, I think. What do you think, Mythy? Nimona, Nightmare Fetishist. Okay, let's switch to some better Pokemon for taking down nasties. Let's put a Zamazenta in the party. Let's put a Zacian in the party. And these are on brand because these are legendaries from Paldea, which is where Penny is from. So Penny will recognize these Pokemon from her local legends when she was growing up. Let's give the shield to them, and let's give Pimento the bent spoon, twisted spoon. Yeah, let's go Shell Bell. And yeah, exploring Area Zero once the present crisis has passed would be excellent. Yeah, we can spend an entire stream doing the extra stuff in Area Zero. And we're going to be coming back for the two like legendary Paradox Pokemon also. Here, let's head in and take a breather. Thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Hey, look! A Jigglypuff! It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here, too. Penny, that's not a Jigglypuff. Oh! Oh my gosh, so cute! Oh! Ah! What the? What? It is cute, to be fair. Just dangerous. Lorelei, it's battle time! I get to fight with Penny and her VVs. Yay! Yeah, let's fuck it over with Behemoth Blade. It is a fairy type, so Steel is gonna be... Yeah, Steel is gonna be really good. I wanted to have Zacian because it's a good Screamtail killer, and there's lots of Screamtails down here. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. Definitely kinda ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. So yeah, Arvin kind of heavily implied that the Pokemon that kicked the shit out of Mabosstiff was a Screamtail. Which honestly makes complete sense because it is a fairy type, and it would have been super effective against Mabosstiff, a dark type critter. So at least in Scarlet, it makes sense that a Screamtail was the Pokemon that fucked up Mabosstiff. Don't you think, Mithy? Oh, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Yep. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon. I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. What's that book? It's just Area Zero. We descended further into Area Zero. We began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these huge ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan. The difference is such a sheer size and shape of the back-setted part, as do its great tusks. Monsters of Area Zero? So, they aren't actually Pokemon. I don't really know. What do you think, Lorelei? I think they really are just Pokemon. Yeah, same. I mean, they look different, sure, but they use moves in battle just like the Pokemon we know. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor! Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in a distant past long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon? What? That's awesome. Come on, there's no way that's possible. Zero Lab, where I am located, contains a time machine. It summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. So the thing my mom spent forever researching down here, she actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Mom, you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Marvin, If possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you see the situation for yourself. Now then, Lorelei, please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Yeah, the fact that she cannot disable the locks herself really strongly leads me to believe that the locks are not there to keep us out, but they are to keep her in. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Lorelei. You know that book she told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like, everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Or something, and she's being pretty cagey about what it is all about. You obtained the Scarlet Book. Take care of it for me, okay, Lorelei? You know what? I think since we've got the Scarlet Book, let's use the Rotom phone case. That is made to look like the Scarlet Book. That was the Pokemon Day gift this year. Yeah, I like this. We're using the Scarlet Book phone case now. That's appropriate because we're down in Area 0. And of course, this is a teleporter that will bring you to up to the gate or to any of the research stations you've been to. That's really important for getting around in here because you cannot use Pokemon taxis to get from one place to another in Area 0. It's only those teleport pads. What are your parents like, Demona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on the board of the Rotom Phone Company. Wait, how do you know that? Everyone knows that. He's famous, and I guess I looked into him for my own reasons, too. So Nemona's actually some pampered little princess from a rich family. Ugh, no way. That's so not my thing. Though, yeah. I guess you could say mother and father were like, hands off, but in a good way. Their sister would probably take over the business. Wait, you call them mother and father? That is some pampered little princess stuff like it, right there. Fuck, a Volcano just dropped right on top of us. Quick ball. Fuck, I'm gonna have to fight it, and these things are nasty. I don't have my catching critters. Yeah, Caliente, Penny. Is your family super normal then? My family is unbelievably annoying. Like super overprotective, you mean? It's just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes up weird nicknames for me, like Pen Pen. He's the most annoying guy in the world, period. He's the worst. Man, that's a real downer for your dad. Having his own daughter describe him like that. Don't you dare take his side. Lorelei, how about you? Your mother seems super nice. You met her? Yep, got a glimpse of an amazing looking sandwich she made, too. Really? Wish I could have seen that, but it tasted great. Ah yes, the first sandwich that we fed to, Corridon. Let's cheat a little bit. Let's, put in Ducky, let's put in, Mushroom. And let's try to catch it again. I know this is sort of cheating, but you can get another bite at the apple. Because Pokemon that you run away from don't disappear like they do in other games. You cannot steal the Paradox Pokemon's abilities, so, let's just switch to Mushroom. So yeah, this is our first catchable Paradox critter that is not a boss. So let's grab it. Shit. Spore it. Okay, let's not ball it again. Oh yeah, Volcarona is not a Paradox Pokemon, but there is a Paradox Pokemon based on Volcarona. Still, it was a Pokemon that we did not have, so it was a good thing to catch it. Yeah, the catchable past Paradox critters are deeper in than this. Hello, Ducky. We are not going to catch Ducky, otherwise we would be down here all day catching duckies. But let's catch the VV. There is, I think, one of each VV down here. These are static encounters. So, one of each VV spawns somewhere in here every day. Once a day. Let's hit it with yawn. Let's go with we did. Okay, and Muddy Water, that accuracy debuff. Yeah, that accuracy debuff could be a pain in the ass. Fuck! Accuracy should still be 90% even with the, fuck. Finally. Score. Because my accuracy got debuffed, and that's a little bit annoying. Let's just try a fucking netball. There we go. That is VV number 2. I think we've got 2 VVs today in Area 0. Oh, there's another Vaporeon. This must be just a regular Vaporeon spawn point. We don't have Masquerain. Let's catch a Masquerain. Fuck. Giga Drain. Soak. Giga Drain. Squirm. I'll swipe it. Hit with a netball. The official Pokeball of the Squirrel Empire, like I said. Master Rain. Oh, of course. Cannot ride. Ride. Wild mints. There are some really decent items down here. Elixir. There are just some really good high-value items down here in Area Zero. Espion. Well, let's go into this cave and see what's in this cave. Sableye. Doug Trio. Dusk Lycanroc. Doug Trio. Palmo. Phylos. It's Phi being the German word for two. Alright. Let's get just its Phylos. This cave is kind of hidden, and there are some rare critters in this cave, so I think it's good to make a detour into this cave. Oh. $220. Timer balls. Those will come in handy here in a bit. Dusk-type Lycanrocs, a Sneasel, Sneasel, Psychic Terrain TM, some Chanseys, Lycanroc, Sneasel, there should be a rare Paradox in here. Maybe it only spawns after you have completed Area Zero for the first time. Let's see if it's here. Hi, duckies. I thought it was down in that other area. It may not spawn until after you have completed Area Zero for the first time. Gravereds and Houndstones. Those are somewhat rare. Blummet. so far all we've seen that are Paradox Pokemon are a couple of story battles around the research stations. Am I getting it right? Yeah. Yeah, that's all we've seen that have been Paradox Pokemon. There is supposed to be a Paradox that spawns in this cave. It may not spawn in this cave until after you have, beaten the first part of Area 0, is what I am thinking. But yeah, this is a pretty well-hidden cave that some people don't even really know about. No, go away, fucker. I want the Farigiraf. Now the fricking Farigiraf is running away. Oh yeah, I think you have to fight it as a, I think you have to fight that Paradox as a, boss before it shows up. Shit, I forgot to throw the quick ball. Oh well, we'll catch it the long way. Nasty plot. Yawn. Baton Pass. It does not have any party members, so Baton Pass does nothing. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that the Paradox Pokemon do not spawn in, at the very least, until you have fought it as a boss. And we have not fought the past Paradox that is in that cave yet. So that's what I'm predicting is the problem. We'll go back into that cave later, and we'll catch it. And that's also a good cave to bring a normal encounter sandwich to. That is called Chansey Cave, because if you have a normal encounter sandwich, that place is fucking loaded with Chanseys, and it's a it's a really good place to level up. Right at the end of the main story, after you've finished off the main story. So we'll definitely be coming back to Chansey Cave to level grind and to catch the Paradox Pokemon that is in there. I'm not going to name the Paradox Pokemon that is in there because we have not seen it yet, so it would technically be spoilers. I think that's fair enough, don't you, Mithy? I'm not going to name that critter because we haven't seen that critter yet. Indeed, on with the show. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again, 100% guaranteed. I'm with Penny. Yeah, I think this looks too safe to be true. Oh, Penny, such a worrywart. Huh? Don! See? See? Wait a sec, it's just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was an ancient Pokemon all along. Whoa, you battled one of these before, Arvin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, Lorelei and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. So yeah, this is the Titan version of Donphan. This is what would have been the Earth Titan in, if we had done the Earth Titan in Scarlet. Mona just looks so excited. Yeah, she is so excited. But yeah, this is Great Tusk. Fuck, let's duck it. Let's, turn it water. I think Play Rough might have been super effective if I hadn't ducked it and turned it water type. Oh well. We are going to do it anyway. Muscagato the Unrivaled. This is the, this is the raid boss, from 3 weeks ago. The raid boss Meowscarada. Okay, Great Tusk fainted. See that? Victory's ours. Yeah, it would make sense that the Titan Pokemon wouldn't be in there because it would screw up the story of the surprise of having the Titan Pokemon show up to guard a base instead of being in the cave. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before our crater get together? Jealous! If we got things from literal ancient times running around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like oh so brilliant Professor Sada ever messes up. Come on, Lorelei. Let's get into that research station. And made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all that battling, walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? Okay, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area 0 came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of these ancient Pokemon? You're right. Huh? I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off ancient vibes. Even its name sounds pasty. Wait a second, I totally forgot. Hey, Arvin. You had Koraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. Guess I've got no choice then but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon, Koraidon that is, was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over and the explanations at this point. Professor! Koraidon, which I entrusted to Lorelei, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup, as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Cyclozar. The Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. Oh, you mean there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with Duckieraid. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly! Imagine how thrilled it'd be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Lorelei. Just ask Arwen, getting family back together ain't all it cracked up to be. Disable the next lock using the central panel there. Lock disabled. One of 4 locks is still active. Well done. Only one remains now. Let's continue on to the final research station. Okay, let's lay down for a rest, and I will do another quick idle meeting, and then we will go down into the cave at the end of Area Zero. That's where we're fixing to go. So, I'll be right back. Mithy, tell another dad joke, please. Okay, I'm back. So I went to an apiarist website and ordered a dozen bees. When they arrived, there were 13. I asked customer sort, and they said it was a free bee. Oh, funny. Our time machine research has yielded a triumph, a Pokemon from the ancient past. I've named it Koraidon. I was expecting one new life to treasure, but what fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. So yeah, I think we should probably go until 9:30. What do you think, Mithy? 9:30 has kind of been our stop time of late. I'm good for it. Yeah, I think 9:30 is just kind of default became stream end time, and 3 hours is a decent time for a live stream. Fuck, is that a shiny Raichu? Or is that just the shadow? It's a shiny Raichu! Fuck! Oh my gosh. That shiny is subtle, especially in the shadow like that. Fuck, I'm glad we continued. We would have not got that shiny Raichu. Yeah, it is in fact a shiny Raichu. I did not get the judge function yet. I will pick up the judge function next time we are at a Pokemon Center. Because it would be nice to see where its stats are, but fuck, shiny Raichu. That's pretty cool, huh, Methy? I was like, is that thing a shiny? Because with the shadow, it's kind of hard to tell because it's a subtle shiny. Koraidon's an ancient Pokemon. No wonder no one's seen it before. Lorelei, you got me let me battle Koraidon right now. It still won't come out of its Pokeball. Oh, right. That was the first I've heard of it coming from the past myself. It was just some weird Pokemon my mom brought home all of a sudden one day. We all lived together at the Lighthouse Lab for a little while. My mom made me promise to keep it a secret, and I had to take care of it for her too. So that's why you knew so much about it. Yeah, but one day Koraidon just went nuts against some wild Pokemon. And a few folks living nearby ended up seeing it, so the secret was out. Once that happened, my mom took it and went back to Area Zero. Guess that makes sense if it's a Pokemon from a different age. Yeah, and if people found out, it'd be all over the news. I didn't see my mom or Koraidon again after that, for ages. Looking back on it now, it seems stupid, but I felt like I'd lost my mom because of Koraidon. It was the worst feeling ever. I just hated Koraidon and everything about it. Didn't want to even talk about it. I'm sorry for not telling you what I knew sooner, Lorelei. You should be sorry. Shoot, it's like the coolest thing ever, and you didn't tell any of us. Yep, sure would have been great to all that relevant info before we got here. Dang, you guys. Harsh. But shiny Raichu, fuck yeah! Woohoo! Nimona, why didn't you tell us? It's so cool. Penny, why didn't you tell us? It's so important. Precisely. Okay, gay bite. Suck it. And that is a full odd shiny. I don't have shiny charm yet. Spore. That's actually my first shiny in the Pikachu family. Pikachu, or Raichu. Let's spore it. Gibbite is asleep. Let's hit it with a netball. Right. Spars. Glibble. We don't have a Glibble either. Gibble. So let's catch the Gibble. Damn it. I'm gonna have to duck the Gibble. Sandstorm. Storm failed. Spore. This is Gibble. This is the same species as Hassel's teaching assistant from the terrestrialization lessons in art class. We've got to catch it. Next time we can tell Mr. Hassel we've got a Gibble. Next time we see him. Let's go with a Dusk Ball. A Dusk Ball is, since we're in a cave, a Dusk Ball is almost as good of odds as a Net Ball. Alright. Yeah, Dusk Balls are really good down here, especially if you don't change the Pokemon to Water type. Fucking Giraffrig is always on our asses. Giraffrigs rudely interrupt us. Let's go Dundon Sparse. Giraffrig should really be called Interruptorig, don't you think, Mithy? Petition to change Giraffarig's name to Interruptorig. Okay, Dundon Sparse. Oh, switch to Mushroom. Hurricane. Fuck, that's a birdie attack. For it. Well. Spur it, put it to sleep again. Hit it with full swipe. Fuck. Fuck, it killed itself with the recoil. That wasn't supposed to happen. A little bit of a ducky mushroom fuck up there. You were supposed to disable recoil abilities so it does not kill itself with recoil. I did not realize that it had a recoil ability. We have a Screamtail. Yay! Garganicle. Let's see if we can catch a Garganicle. This is a stone critter, so let's water type it. Let's duck it into water type. So that I can actually do decent damage to it with full swipe. Spore it. Okay, it woke up and hit us with Earthquake. Let's hit it with Spore. Hit it with the Dusk Ball, just for variety. Spathra. Dun Sparse. Quick Bullet. Double Edge. Disable the Double Edge. Now hopefully this one won't double edge itself to death. Spore. Endeavor. Fuck. And it's no longer disabled. Let's just to be on the safe side, let's spore and let's just try to catch it right now. Dusk. Hopefully, come on, come on. Yes! Otherwise, I'd have to switch back to Ducky and wait for it to double edge and disable the double edge again. So, yeah, Ducky Mushroom gets kind of fiddly when your Pokemon can sewer slide like that one can. Backlash moves, dangerous. We've already caught the regular Dunsparce. This is cool. I'm glad I turned the cutscenes back on. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. And we talked about TV tropes. This is definitely, oh my slip and we kiss our lives goodbye. This is a second crossing the threshold moment for the hero's journey tropes. Oh, good call. Watch your step. And I did not get into the Evil Overlord list. We can do Evil Overlord list next week. Is it also a Volcano lair? Yeah. Yeah, this is a Volcano lair. I will read off the Evil Overlord list next week. You think that's good, Mithy? Because we are running out of time now. I don't want to get into the Evil Overlord list without finishing it. This place looks unreal. Maybe there is treasure down here, like all the stories say. Yeah, this place is like something from a whole other world. Makes you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or did the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on, everybody. Let's keep moving. We gotta go all the way down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the next research station. The next research station is a good place to stop. So I think I will get us to the next research station, and then we can call it there. That sound good to you, Mithy? Makes sense. Get to the cliffhanger. Dunsparce. It's Phylos. Dead end. So Koraidon came to our age through the time machine. Then it lived here a while with the professor, along with another one of its kind? That seems to be the story. So we brought it back home, kind of, or to its second home, at least. I guess this place should be familiar to it, sure. Oh, that's great, a chance to unwind and bask in the familiarity. It doesn't exactly jibe with how it's been acting all spooked since we got here. It doesn't seem eager to come out of its ball anytime soon, either. Really? I thought it was just scared because we were so high up. Huh? Who said it was scared of heights? Even how Koraidon was acting earlier, I think something happened to it here. Sometimes you get all shaky seeing a place that you got bad memories of. The same for me when I was being ignored by everyone in my class. Just thinking about school made me want to hide away somewhere, so I know how it feels. Aw, Penny. So maybe I got hurt down here in Area Zero, just like my boss Stiff. Can't know for sure, but it doesn't change into its battle form anymore, right? So I think it's possible. That's so sad. We gotta do something to make it feel better. And no, I'm not just saying that because I badly want to battle Koraidon myself. Seriously? Well, at least you said it and not one of us. Nimona, you're kind of unbelievable. In a good way. So yeah, this is actually some pretty good PTSD representation, put in a way that that even little kids can understand it. But you are saying that because of that too, Nimona. We know you. Yeah, I cannot ride Koraidon in here. If I could, there are some goodies on the ledges. And I'm having trouble trying to figure out I'm having trouble figuring out how we get down to that that lab over there. That is where we need to go. We need to go back up and then right. What they says. Yeah, if Koraidon was willing to get out of its ball, we could just hop. We could just hop down and hop over to that that ledge and pick up that TM. But we have to go the long way because Miraidon. Fuck. Scream to fuck. Flutterman. This is one of the most powerful. This is one of the most powerful paradox critters in PvP. I definitely want a Flutterman. We got us a Flutterman. So the realest reason he's hiding is to keep you from taking the shortcut until we finish the story a bit. Yeah. Yeah, the devs do not want us taking any of the shortcuts that we could if we had Miraidon with all of the mobility abilities, like we do at this point in the story. You have to have caught all of the Titans at this point, so they expect you to have Koraidon, so they have to keep it away from you so that you don't use it to shortcut to the places you want to go. Okay, fuck. Let's grab a Zacian. Let's grab a Zomazenta. I forgot that there wasn't a Guardian Pokemon in this. Whoa, what happened? This place is a mess. It looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Yeah, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, children. Hello. Hello. What the heck? Stop that. You're creeping us out. Hello, child. Children. 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 Initiating restart. Yeah, Penny should be the first to figure this one out. Professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? I was kind of subtly foreshadowing by reading Professor Sada with a robotic voice. I think I did a good job with that. Don't you think so, Mithy? I did catch that. Well, it was definitely weird, at least. Almost like, I don't know. If she meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I've still got goosebumps, doll. I want to press the button to disable one of the locks of the Zero Lab. We might as well. We're here. You know what you need to do. Better press it. All locks disabled. Hello. Can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now down to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. I'm glad you caught it, Mithy, and I did a decent fembot kind of voice. I didn't want to spoil it, but I'd have gone for Professor GLaDOS. Okay, let's heal up all of our critters. Use Zacian and the rest of your party feel full of energy again. I forgot if I was going to have to fight some boss Pokemon, not at this research station, but at the last one. There are a couple of boss Pokemon. So do you want to continue, Mithy, or do you want to end it here, where we have a little bit more travel to do, and then we see what's actually going on down in the final lab. I can't decide. Actually, I think let's end it here. Okay, yeah, we can definitely end it here. You notice I have switched to my battle party. So, and these are probably, these are among my most favorite and also the strongest critters that I have. So I have sort of, I have sort of foreshadowed the big final fight by switching to both my strongest and my most favorite critters. Don't you think, Mithy? I'm definitely ready for a brawl with these critters. I think let's end it here. We can start next time with the full reveal. Yep. Starters are usually not great in PvP, but they are quite strong in the regular story, which is actually precisely what you want from a starter. But starters don't typically make it to VGC tournaments. Quaquaval is kind of a niche pick, and Rillaboom, one of the starters from last gen, from Sword and Shield, is really fucking powerful in PvP, but they are very much the exception to the rule. Yeah, I am jazzed about catching a Flutterman. Fluttermans are quite strong. So, I have been Amberlee Zoidberg. You've been watching Area Zero on Pokemon Scarlet. And we are going to do Area Zero on Violet. We're going to do Rival Battles and Area Zero on Violet after this. I decided that since we finished Rival Battles, we should do Area Zero this time, and this turned out to be a great idea. I think this is a better stream than freaking redoing all of the Rival Battles and the Elite Four and the Champion directly after. We'll have some space in between this way. This is what you and I decided on, Mithy. So, I've been Amberlee Zoidberg, and Mithy has been Mithy, and you have been watching the Squirrel Empire stream. We are down in Area Zero, and next week we are going to get to the bottom of what's down in the last of what's in the last lab and what Professor Sada has been hiding. Yeah, literally. it's not all of Area Zero. We come back to Area Zero. What the rest of Area Zero is like is spoilers, though. So I will say thank you guys for watching the stream. I know that you guys could be doing literally anything else, but you have chosen to watch me stream. And especially if you are watching this live, there are a lot of things that you could do on a Saturday night. I am very glad that you have chosen to spend Saturday night with me and with Mithy. I can't speak for Mithy, but I'm guessing you feel the same way, Mithy. People could be doing literally anything else on a Saturday night, but they are spending it with us, and to me that is special. So thank you so much for showing. Next week we will wrap up this bit of the story. So, as I say in my hometown, so long, and thanks for all the fish.